Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about why you should go to uni. So the only reason that you should go to uni, and university that is, and the only reasons that you should not go to university. There's a lot more of those. So before we get into the video, as usual, we got Telegram link in the description. There's a Telegram channel, I post messages on there a few times a week, and we've also got a link to my Instagram. Make sure you go to this to apply for Money Dojo. I've made a video on that previously, which is a private network. If you've got any questions about it, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. All right, on to the video. Why should you go to university? Okay, there's only one reason, in my opinion, why you should go to university. Maybe two. One, I'm making you wait, see. Okay, one, if you need a qualification, that degree to go into that certain profession. So if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to go in and be a doctor, if you want to, I don't know, whatever other ones there may be. The jobs, the professions that you need a degree or you need a full high-end qualification for, that is the only reason you should be going to university, because otherwise there's not really much point. Because I can see if you're going into those high-end professions, you need to have a good qualification, you need to have a good background, you need to say, yeah, I've been to uni, I've done this, and you need to have it from a good uni as well, so you're more likely to get a better placement as a doctor or get more referrals as a lawyer. I don't know how exactly it works. Now, the second reason why you should go to uni is if you haven't figured out what you want to do yet. And I know it sounds a bit, what do you mean? And I'd say take a travel year, take a year off before you go to uni, just to decide, okay, do I really want to do this? And then in that year, if you still haven't decided, try go and do one of those high-end degrees. Try and do law, be a doctor, trying to be a doctor, whatever, one of those higher end ones. So you have engineering maybe. So you have one of those higher end degrees that can get you into a really high level job. Now, if it comes to the point where after that year away, you've decided, okay, you've figured out what you want to do, that's the main thing. You've figured out what you want to do. You can choose, okay, I want to go to uni, or you can choose, okay, no, I don't want to, I want to go and pursue this instead. That's what that year off before is for, really. Now, I don't want people to waste their time at university doing something that they're not going to pursue and put all their effort in. And I want you to understand that it's not about whether you're going to enjoy the course or not. It's not about whether you're going to enjoy the process. It's about it's about the benefit, okay? You will go through days with everything you do where you do not enjoy it. So you might have to just push through it, get it done, and then come out the other end with more knowledge in a certain area. And it's as simple as that. Now, I don't believe in uni. I don't think it's a great choice. As I said, unless you're going in to do one of those high-level degrees, because I think it's a waste of time otherwise. A lot of those qualifications that you can get, you could be spending time in the industry itself, getting more experience, becoming more knowledgeable in the industry outside of just sitting in a course. So if you go to uni, you do that degree, and then also in your spare time, you work a job in that industry or on that subject, or you take more classes on it, or you go and you get experience on it, you train yourself on it. That's amazing, that's great. But if you're just sitting back and you're waiting, you're just going through all the classes, like, there's going to be someone out there who's doing way more than you, who's going to probably get the job that you want. And now what that person is going to be doing, they may not even have to get the uni degree. This is for other jobs that don't require a very high level degree. They could go into that job with a few years of experience under their belt, and they've learned this, and this, and they could come in with knowledge, with experience, and they can say, okay, listen, I know how this works, I've done this before, and I want to work for you guys because X, Y, and Z. So by having experience in that area, they're going to be a lot more confident in their ability, and they'll be able to showcase what they're capable of a lot easier. They'll be able to give past referrals, they'll be able to give past employees numbers and that sort of thing, so people can say, yeah, this person worked their arse off, was amazing, did X, Y, and Z at an amazing standard. Now that's what you want to be doing. But I really don't agree with university nowadays. I don't see it as a good investment unless you are going to do medicine, law, engineering, something that you truly do need that degree for, because otherwise you could just go and spend your time, just your time, not your money, learning about the course itself, learning about that subject that you wanted to go into. And then you could save yourself however much it is in student debt, and you could save that money instead of having to spend it, instead of having to get a loan. You can not have to deal about that. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to deal with it. You can get a job in the industry, so you can start bringing money in instead of spending money out constantly. So you'll get more money in, you'll get more experience, and then a few years down the line, when that person has finished their degree in social studies, and you've had a few years under your belt, you've got probably 30 grand saved up, you've got a few years of experience under your belt, you're looking much more appealable as an employee, because when you go to sign up for a job that could be what that other person wanted, you can be like, yeah, look, I've done this, this, and this. This is all under my belt. I've got this amount of experience. I've worked in these different situations. Hire me. I'm your best thing. I'm your best choice here. And that the people are going to think that's a no-brainer. So I really do not believe in university nowadays, because it is a failed system unless you're going in to do those high-value degrees. It's also a very negative space, a very negative environment. When you're around those people that are constantly just waiting for the weekend so they can go and get drunk, then it's just ridiculous, because all you're going to be doing is sitting around with those people, and eventually you're going to be brought down to their level, which is waiting for the weekend so you can go get drunk for 3 days in a row. And then on Monday, just wait the whole week again and then go get drunk again. It's ridiculous. You're going to be stuck around people that don't want to be successful. They're just seeking constant stimulation and it's just ridiculous. I hate the whole idea of it. They're just chasing this happiness. They're just, oh, I need to feel something. Yeah, give me more drugs, let me drink more. And it's just fucking stupid, because you go around at uni and you're just wasting so much time on those evenings that people are going out and people are working, or people are going out, they're going drinking, they're wasting away money that they've got saved up. And it's just, I think that's ridiculous, especially in your young years, when you should be making and creating the foundation for your later life. In these first few years, you should be working your ass off so that you are self-sufficient when it comes to you being older. So you can actually have the opportunity to leave your job if you want. You can have the opportunity to go and do whatever you want. You've got your own money coming in. You don't have to deal and be reliant upon just one thing. And that's the problem, because you just end up getting in this negative circle, this negative space. You're around shit people who are constantly promoting you to go and get fucked. You're around a shit environment of just, maybe you're in another house with uni mates. Again, people that just want to get fucked. All the people in your classes are just dead end. They're just, oh, I don't want to do this. And you just end up wasting so much of your time and so much of your energy. And eventually you're going to get brought down to their level, because you can fight it as much as you want, but the people around you will make you who you are going to be. And that's the problem. So what I would say, find a few people, if you can, who are doing a similar course to you. This is if you're at uni, if you have to be at uni, find a few people who are doing a similar course and get the people that are aligned with you. They want to be like you. They want to be what you want to be. They want to achieve how you want to achieve. They're motivated. They're driven. They're disciplined. You want those people around you. Get in a house with them instead. Great, done. You've got those few people. Now you've got a positive group around you, and constantly spend time talking about whatever subject it is you guys do. The subject you guys want to excel in, the subject you want to progress in, because that is how you do it. If you're constantly talking about the one thing, the one subject, then you're going to eventually learn more about that subject. It's as simple as that. If you're constantly talking about money, you're going to learn more about money. If you're constantly talking about the gym, you're constantly going to learn more about the gym. It's all about what you're talking about constantly, what you're spending your time doing, what you become obsessed with, what you immerse yourself in. If you spend 24/7 focusing on that one subject, eventually you're going to become efficient and effective within that subject. So that's a bit of a rant, guys, but I hope you guys like it, and we'll see you in the next video.